All right, good afternoon. Welcome to this week's Off the Charts weekly stream. Today we're going to be taking a look at the market. We got some developments going on here. A little bit of bullish momentum happening. Bitcoin seems to be leading the way, but let's dive in and look at them individually, see what we can pull out of this. So first, Bitcoin. We've had this consolidation in the demand zone going on for about 2 weeks now, breaking out to the upside from there. This was an old idea. This pump started on a holiday. Always a little bit concerning, just with traditional markets, CME futures, stuff like that, wants to sync up with this. So I tend to trust these pumps more when they happen during real market hours. But these things can happen on low liquidity. Maybe that's what Whales wanted to do, was pump it when there was less participants, less people to be bidding alongside them. But nevertheless, we have a breakout to the upside, and I am interested in getting into a Bitcoin position if we can pull back, sort of retest in this demand zone. And then I think we could probably see at least 33K if we're able to pull this off. And ultimately, looking here for sort of bullish structure to form. If we can break above that, we could get quite a rally from there. But meantime, just looking for this. Obviously, your invalidation is just going to be fresh lows down here. If we get new lows, then we're probably going to head down to these lower levels. But I think it's a pretty good setup, low risk, and yeah, I'll be looking to take that in the coming days if it comes. Basically 30K, somewhere in that region. I'll be watching it on lower time frames, update the group as it happens live. But just the general idea is I want to pull back into that consolidation. Now, jumping over to ETH, also had a pop, but not as strong as Bitcoin, right? This is our consolidation. We broke below it, now we're back in it. Versus Bitcoin, consolidated, it did break below it a little bit, but now we're above it. So we have that support below us on Bitcoin. We're on ETH. That consolidation is acting more as resistance than support. So we did have a little bit of a range reclaim here. We talked about this yesterday in the group. And, I'm still expecting maybe we can pull back, tag this range low again, maybe even into the blue demand zone. But I would like to see at least a pullback to there, and then possibly a tag of the range high up around 2150 area. Yeah. Otherwise, if we can come down into the blue, certainly I'd be continuing to bid that as well. And again, this is going to be something we watch as it happens. It's hard to just call a level and say this is where it's going to. But if we monitor this, we'll be able to get into some longs as they come. But yeah, certainly Bitcoin leading this rally across the market. Of course, you're going to have things that are outperforming, but it seems Bitcoin is pulling ETH up rather than alts pulling Bitcoin up, which is something to keep in mind as you're looking at your allocation. You probably want to be a little more into Bitcoin versus alts. Wait for ETH to start outperforming Bitcoin before getting into your your mid caps, low caps, things like that. ETH BTC, again, I mean, this is just a representation of what we just looked at. Breaking down, coming into an interesting area, but sort of a sharp rejection here, right? We're bearish engulfing here. I would have to say chances are we're going to come down to the range low. Anywhere in here, really. Could be where ETH BTC looks to put a bottom in. So yeah, that's something to consider if you're, if you're playing this market in a accumulating Bitcoin type of mindset where you want to flip alts for more Bitcoin. Probably not the time to do that right now. Quick take a look at total. We had a bounce off of this level we talked about a few weeks ago. And that's being shown in the market. We're getting a little bit of a rally, some strength. Again, like I said, I'm looking for a pullback, tidy up any CME gap we might have. I don't know where it is off the top of my mind, but we do have a small one, somewhere around 30K, a little lower, maybe 29.5, something like that. But chances are that could get filled, and let's look for this. Basically, call this our local supply zone. To be bullish on the market in general, we want to see this get broken, break the level here, and drive up into sort of the 1.8 trillion area. If we can do that, the stuff's going to perform. And, you hope you're in the right thing. I think the safe bet is Bitcoin for now, and ETH being the safer altcoin pick, of course. So yeah, I get a pretty quick update here. My sentiment, I'm a little bit hopeful. It's nice to see a pump. Again, I don't know how high we can go here. I mean, ultimately, Bitcoin needs to get above 40K for any real bullish sort of market structure. We looked at this level on the 4 hour as sort of a preliminary, I guess, bullish market structure. If we can break that, maybe we can come up and test 40K. If we can break 40K, chances are we can go close to 50K in that case. So, I guess I'll end this here. We'll look at some other altcoins in the group, the stream, see what's going on. So thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next week. Today was on a Tuesday just because of the holiday. The future of these will be on Monday, as they always are around this time. So thanks. Bye-bye.